Hey there, Santa Dove here again. It's a new holiday, new fundraising video, and a new playlist for you. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Santa? That's kind of old now. It was 85 degrees just a few days ago. And I hear you. I mean, gosh, Christmas was only 7 weeks ago. Can you believe it? But Santa has been sweating his blitzen off trying to train for the London Marathon in April. I feel it. No, but Santa doesn't disappear just because his season is over. There's actually a lot of work to be done at the North Pole year-round, and I thought you might like to see a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes as we prepare. Quarter one, it turns out, is really about preparing for the new year. It's when we make sure that we get a head start on building the toys that we're going to be giving out on Christmas. I say head start on building. We don't manufacture them. We haven't done that in decades. We negotiate procurement contracts and... Oh, chow. We also have to get to work on any government authorizations that we need for the coming year. And normally that's a very predictable process, but this year...
I know that air travel has been very challenging this year. But I feel terrible that there's only 3 employees left at the FAA. But we cannot wait 18 months to get airspace clearance for this Christmas Eve. Are we civilian or military? They're magic reindeer!
It'll all be fine. Yeah, it'll all be fine. Meanwhile, it's Valentine's Day. And even though I personally think Christmas is the best of the holidays, we love to celebrate the other holidays here at the North Pole. And have I got a treat for you? I've got a new playlist that I put together with love songs for Valentine's Day. And when I sat down to make it, I kind of quickly realized something. A lot of love songs just don't resonate for me anymore. I mean, they're great, but they're about infatuation or puppy love or lust or the lubrication rates of your orifices. That doesn't really work for me anymore. I mean, I'm in 25 years of marriage with Mrs. Claus, and I love her madly, but I'm sorry, Billie Eilish, I don't look at her like a sack lunch. So I made a playlist that works for me, and maybe it'll work for you too. It's about abiding love, the kind of love that carries you through 25 years of marriage, the kind of love that's about enjoying having somebody with you on the journey through life. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot in the last week, and I think it turned out really special. It's got some songs that are silly, and some that are sweet, and some that are bittersweet. Some are famous and some you will have never heard of, but I promise you're going to love these. You're going to be introduced to something special. It begins with one of Mrs. Claus's favorite love songs, and it ends with my favorite love song, even though I had to be put to an agonizing Sophie's choice.
Which version did you go with?
Marvin and Tammy instead of Aretha.
You know, Deadpool and Wolverine chose Aretha.
I know.
Hey, did you know that Method Man did a hip-hop version? What?
I hope you enjoy the playlist. It's my gift to you. And speaking of gifts, I bet you're asking, Santa, what should I get for the person I love on Valentine's Day? And the answer is, I don't know. Because I don't know your beloved. What do they like? Do they like, jewelry or flowers, a nice dinner? I mean, do not get the person you love a donation to a charity for Valentine's Day. That would be weird. Valentine's Day, it's about romantic love, so it's supposed to be at least a little selfish.
Hey, Mr. Hard to Shop For, what do you want for Valentine's Day this year?
I think Billie Eilish was right. I like a good sandwich, like lunch, would be. I love her. I love her more than life itself. She's so much more than just my Valentine. And I cannot imagine what it would be like to know that every day the woman I love has to walk miles each direction just to get access to clean water. But for millions of people right now on planet Earth, that is life. Today, Valentine's Day, right now. There's the pivot. Always be closing. Let your romantic love thrill you this Valentine's Day, but let your love for humanity open your wallet. I want you to love the whole world this Valentine's Day by donating to my fundraising campaign for World Vision. So many of you have donated already, and I cannot thank you enough. And so many of you have not donated yet, and I cannot nag you enough. It can't be the value proposition because World Vision is one of the best charities in the world. They turn your dollars into human dignity, into wells and sewage and infrastructure, into education and investment. In an increasingly uncertain world, World Vision is steady. They're experienced, they're reliable, and they're transparent. And I have a great way to incentivize you to donate if you haven't done it already. Some wonderful donors have agreed to match donations to my fundraising campaign for World Vision. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means I've got what Americans love most in the world, a sale. Human happiness is on sale. You can help your fellow neighbor. You can feel good about yourself, and it's buy one, get one free. Make one person happy, make another person happy for free. At these prices, you'd be crazy not to save the world. Look, Jesus said, greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friend. That's too much love. I'm not asking for that much love. I can't use that much love. I'm asking you to slightly inconvenience your bank account for your neighbor. And if you say, well, Jesus, who is my neighbor? Don't, because he's got a whole answer for that. It's a story, and it's about a mugging and a Samaritan, and then you hear it, and it changes the way you look at the world, and then it changes your life, and then it's a whole thing. Just donate money. It's much easier. Look, maybe you and I are acquaintances, or maybe you're thinking, I don't know how I got on this guy's mailing list. In which case, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you will consider donating to World Vision at the link below. But if you and I are on a first name basis, and you haven't donated to my campaign, I'm just going to tell you what's about to happen, right? I'm going to be coming to your house. I'm going to stand at your door, and we're going to make this face. You don't want that. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So donate today, please, at the link below. I love y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.